We for sure get 7 miles today. We for sure get 8 miles today. I may not stop at 8. I've already made up my mind, and I can try to convince myself I'm not going to do it. Try to give myself a way out. This is the sheriff's office, so spent a lot of time here. I know I have it in me today, and if I do anything less than what I believe I'm capable of today, I won't be able to be proud of myself. Whew. Freaking knew. I knew I had that in me today.
Musical chairs. I accidentally gave some lady I don't know an impromptu lap dance in musical chairs. That was...
Good morning. It's day 69 of 75 hard. It's Saturday. I guess I slept in. Well, no, not at all. Oh, well. Well, I'm awake. Let's go.
I begin every day by reading my Bible, reading my 10 pages, journaling, and then spending a little bit of time in Duolingo.
All right, guys, here's the plan. I plan to run a longer distance today, so because of that, I do have my little hydration vest on right here. This will be the first time y'all are seeing this, but I use this a lot when I was training for my marathons and running longer distances. And today, you know, I'm gonna be running quite a bit further than I've run throughout this. So I've got that. Also, I have a couple of these bad boys on. They are, you know, nipple protectors, and I know it may seem silly, but trust me, even running that 10K last week, I was really starting to feel it. You know, as your shirt gets sweaty, it starts to get heavy, and you will start to chafe there. So I do have these guys on. And then in addition to that, while this will technically break my fast, I'm not going to count it as breaking my fast. It's not like I'm choosing to eat a meal, but I am going to have one of these, which is 100 calories, and I'll have it right around the 45-minute mark of my run, because it gets very difficult after that time to just, you know, continue. And I imagine I'll probably be running like hour and a half, something like that, I would think. So I want to make sure that I'm not like running on zero. Outside of that, the water that I have in here is just some from my 1 liter. So this does have my electrolytes in it and stuff like that. And I'm not aiming to be fast today. I'm just aiming for distance, at least 7 miles. I'd love to get 8, but I got to see how my knees are feeling. So let's head down to the park and get it done. And yes, I probably look like a weirdo for driving with my hydration vest on, but I don't care. It's just easier. I have everything in it. I already had it on.
Oh shoot, well I was going to park right here, but I didn't realize there's some kind of, I guess, cycling race or event going on.
Okay. With these really long runs like this, and I mean, I'm saying really long, but this will be the longest run I've done in, you know, a long time. It's not a long run compared to a lot of the other runs I've done in the past, but still, with longer runs like this, really got to make sure and take the time to stretch out properly and get warmed up. I can do minimal stretching for, you know, like a 3 to 5 mile run, but anything over that, if I don't stretch well and really take the time to warm up well, I'll pay for it during the run. So I'm going to spend some time here getting warmed up, and then we'll get going.
What a beautiful morning. It looks like it's gonna be a beautiful day. It's kind of crisp out here. It's cool right now, so once my body warms up, I'll probably feel really great. Really not a cloud in the sky. Gorgeous. I want to take a minute to say thank you. If you have subscribed to my channel, if you've liked my videos, if you've commented, if you've supported me in any way, thank you so much. All right, this is a pretty long uphill climb here. I don't think the camera ever does it justice. This one's gonna get my legs burning. I really like this part of town. This is our downtown area, and there's a lot of historic homes. Really pretty, really nice area. There's actually some topography here, meaning that there are hills and stuff, and it's not just flat. One of the only areas in town where that exists. A lot of these old homes have been completely restored, like this one behind me. Just beautiful. You know, this morning I was thinking about complacency and settling for good enough. Something I'm guilty of. Because I often get to this point where it's like I've lost a considerable amount of weight. People are complimenting me on how I look. And I feel better, my clothes fit better. I haven't really reached where I want to be, but there's this tendency to be like, you know, it's good enough. It's a lot better than where I was. And I'm definitely not doing that this time. That's for sure. And I think one of my keys to success is gonna be that I've established a goal that won't let me settle. And that goal is to be able to, for the first time in my life, take a picture with my shirt off. Sounds like such a simple goal, but I can't cut corners. I can't settle for good enough in order to achieve that. So I'm believing that that's gonna push me beyond any tendency I have to kind of let off the gas and settle for just good enough. Going uphill again, big hill. Right here to the left, this is the sheriff's office. So spent a lot of time here. Oh, not for that reason, because I was a cop. Bring prisoners right in there into the Sally Port, people that I'd arrested. A lot of memories down here. Right here on the left, that's the police department I worked at. Dedicated so much of my life to that place. They're actually gonna build a big new building down by the park. Oh man. Too many memories to even speak of. Okay, it's been a little over 30 minutes, 2.5 miles in. My body feels like it's finally warmed up. For a while there, my legs felt really heavy, full. Feel good right now. Maybe this angle will show just how drastic that hill is up there. Good hill work. So Victoria does have a pretty cute downtown area. They've been making it better over the years. There, that little building over there is our telecommunications center. That's where the operators are whenever you call 911. Spend a lot of time in there as well, visiting with those folks. They don't get enough recognition. Telecommunications operators, man, they have to hear some really terrible things, and they can know that there are these horrible events unfolding, and they're helpless in a lot of those cases to do much, and they have to just rely on us to get there. And then they're worried about whether or not we're okay, if the victims are okay. It's a tough job, man. Blue building over my shoulder there. Worked a murder there. So many memories, man. Don't know if y'all can see that way down there, but it looks like that cycle ride is underway. They've got an escort by the sheriff's office. I've often thought about attempting a triathlon. I would have to learn how to really ride a bike though. The swimming is what scares me the most though. Maybe one of these days. Okay, y'all, I just hit a little over 5 miles. I'm right at an hour. So I am gonna go ahead and take my energy gel. And you may be thinking, shouldn't you have taken that 15 minutes ago? Yes. But here's the deal. We for sure get 7 miles today. We for sure get 8 miles today. I may not stop at 8. Let's keep going. So here's the deal. If you watched last Saturday's video, I ran a 10K, which is 6.2 miles. And in that video, I said that by the end of this round of 75 hard, I wanted to run 10 miles because that's what I did on my last day of my first round of 75 hard. That was pretty much my greatest achievement ever at that point physically, and that's how I wrapped up my first round of 75 hard. Now, I haven't made as much progress in this round of 75 hard with my conditioning as far as running goes, because I've kind of shifted my focus towards also trying to strength train and everything, so I haven't put in as many miles, and I ran a whole lot my first round. Too much, really. But here's the thing. I've already made up my mind, and I can try to convince myself I'm not gonna do it, try to give myself a way out. I've already made up my mind that I'm running 10 miles today. It's not what I came out here intending to do, but it just is. It's just what I'm gonna do. So, saddle in. We still got a few miles to go. Recognize this? Just passed the truck up. A little bit less than 7.5 miles right now. So I'll run for about 1.5 miles and turn around. Okay, I just hit 8 miles. Let me talk about why I'm not stopping. It's for a couple reasons, really. One, I committed myself last week that I was gonna try to run 10 miles by the end of this round of 75 hard. But then as I thought about it, I really, on day 75, the theme of this round has been getting my 5K back. And I really want to go all out, push as hard as I can, and see what I can do my 5K in on day 75. But more than all that, I didn't come out here with a plan to run 10 miles, but I had this thought in the back of my mind that if my body felt good and I knew I had it in me, I would do it. And I'm at that point where it's like, I know I have it in me today. And if I do anything less than what I believe I'm capable of today, I won't be able to be proud of myself because I know I had more. I know I left more on the table. So I just got to do it today. 10 miles it is. All right, just turned around, headed back. One direction. When we get back to the truck, we will have achieved the goal. All right, that's 9 miles. You know the crazy thing, y'all, is I'm 216 pounds this morning. I don't know what my body fat percentage is, but probably around 26%, I would assume. I'll find out tomorrow. But I'm not as lean as I was at the end of my first round of 75 hard for all the reasons I described before. I've put on more muscle and stuff like that. But it's amazing how the first time you accomplish something you thought was impossible or you thought was a barrier in your life, like for me, that was hitting 10 miles for the first time. It felt so hard. And now, even though I'm not in as good of shape, conditionally as I was the first time around, I'm doing this 10 miles, even being unprepared for it. And I absolutely know I'm gonna do it. And it's not that hard. It's weird. We can do so much more than we think we can, y'all. You can do so much more than you think you can. It's just a matter of assessing what do you really have in you? And then are you willing to tap into that? You've got a lot more in you than you think you do. I promise you that. Last 1/10 of a mile. You know what that means? Time to empty the tank. Come on, a little bit further. There it is. Okay. Whew. Freaking knew. I knew I had that in me today. I knew. "10 miles, right there. Hour and 56 minutes. I may not be the fastest runner, y'all. I dang sure ain't the leanest. But I'll be dang if I'm not giving everything I got. Whew. Okay, update. It's 11:15, and yes, it's been a good, chunk of time since I finished up my walk after that run. But as I was on my way back, I actually ran into my old, partner, former trainer, and also former employee. We had a very complicated relationship over the course of my time working at the police department. I ran into him over here at an event and ended up getting to just kind of stand and talk with him for a while and catch up, and that was just really, really great. He's just a wonderful person that I love to be around. He lifts my spirits, so I took advantage of that. You can see he's right over there.
All right, guys, I'm all cleaned up and everything. I'm just waiting on my wife to get home now. I've got about 10 minutes before I can break my fast for a full 18 hours. I'm going to go ahead and break it. I won't get a full 18 hours, but it'll be close. Let me show you what I'm breaking it with. Okay, so here we go. Here's my fasting window. I'm going to go ahead and close that. So 17 hours, 50 minutes. And I've got 3 of these turkey beef sticks. I got a couple ibuprofen there. I'm going to get ahead of the tightness I feel in my lower back. And then just the same thing I always eat. Caramel rice cakes, unsalted peanut butter, sugar-free dark chocolate chips, and one of these Core Power protein shakes. Now, we are going to be heading to a friend's family gathering where they're going to do Easter and everything. I'm sure there's going to be some food there. I'm hoping they have some barbecue or something like that I can eat. I've burned so many calories today as it is, and I think this is supposed to be my high calorie weekend. I don't remember. I've lost track. But I've already burned almost 2,000 calories right now, so I'm hungry, and I'm probably going to, eat a little bit more today, but hopefully there's some options, that I can actually eat. We'll see how that goes.
All right, it's about 2:30. If I was a better video editor, I would input one of those little 3 hours later SpongeBob things. But I think we're finally ready and we're about to get on the road. Maybe not. Wife just headed in the wrong direction.
1, 2, 3.
Oh! 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 Come on! Ball it!
I'm not gonna do anything.
Again!
Why do you catch it so? I don't.
Okay, guys, it's about 7:30 now. We just got home. I'll try to put in a couple little clips. It was super good time. It was actually really physical time. We played tug of war, egg toss, musical chairs. I accidentally gave some lady I don't know an impromptu lap dance in musical chairs. That was but there were confetti eggs, and all the kids wanted to chase me around because they knew I didn't want to get hit. So I actually ran a lot. I was super active playing around with the kids and stuff. But for the sake of the program, I am going to go do a 45-minute walk right now, even though I'm already at almost 27,000 steps today, just because, the program, you're supposed to have two workouts. And I'm going to make sure that even though it's just going to be a light walk, that we're going to get that done. So not going to take the camera with me or anything. I think I've captured enough footage for today, but I am going to go get this walk done, and I'll catch up afterwards. All right, guys, I'm back home from the walk. There it is right there. There's the outdoor walk, 45 minutes, 2.38 miles. Nothing crazy, nothing to write home about. Let's go ahead and wrap up for the day because I've done everything that I need to do for 75 hard today. Total calories burned today, 2393, 196 exercise minutes, 31,232 steps for a distance of 15.82 miles. So there it is, right there. There's the workouts that we did. Let's go out to MyFitnessPal. I will tell you, at this gathering, I had like hot dog weenies with a little bit of chili, a little bit of mustard, and a little bit of cheese on it, and some plain corn chips. That's kind of what I ate. That's all they had. So I ate that, and I'm sitting around 1,940 calories because I ate 5 of those weenies, and I didn't realize how high calorie they were. But I'm still okay for the day. Not ideal, but yeah, for literally that's all there was. I ate the absolute best I could. No buns or anything like that. I did not start my fast yet, but I started fasting around, I would say, we've been back now. I started fasting probably around 6:30. I may update that once I go in and ask my wife, but that's what I'm going to say for now. And that would put me able to eat around 12:30 tomorrow. And then last but not least,
For day 69 of 75 hard, we did that 10-mile run in the morning. I just finished a 45-minute walk, took my progress picture earlier, read my 10 pages. I did finish more than a gallon of water. I guess I didn't bring my jug out here, but I absolutely did. I drank 2 bottles of water while at the thing, and I drank my second half gallon of water. I followed my diet, and I didn't have any cheat meals or alcohol. I don't drink alcohol, so it's no social media for me. And just like that, day 69 is complete. So yeah, overall, I didn't collect a whole lot of footage today, but it was all about that morning run today, man. It was all about that morning run. I hope y'all were inspired by that. I feel good after it, and I'm proud. I'm really, really proud that I did that. So that feels good. I didn't get any videos edited today because we were so busy with the family and everything, but that's all right. It's all right. It'll all work out. Thank you so much if you've been here this long. I hope that you come back tomorrow and help me end the journey. I mean, day 70 tomorrow, y'all. Day 70. I'll get to weigh in, I don't know if it'll be my last weigh-in, but it'll be my last official weigh-in within 75 hard. And we'll see how I've done. So that's always exciting. So come back tomorrow for day 70 of 75 hard.